revenge trading, and all these things that I'm showing you, like all these are very real experiences. All these are very real emotions, especially in the beginning. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, and welcome back to Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade. And sometimes, no matter how good the trade is, the setup, everything, indicators, patterns, just everything can be perfect. However, nobody knows what's going to happen, and it can easily reverse on you because we're trading against the market makers. Nobody knows what the market makers are going to do until they do it. Man, Bitcoin came down. Of course, we were updating the group. The group was also updating different charts as well. Lots of really great stuff in the group. This one, it did come down. And then, of course, just recently, just like literally a few minutes ago, it just started going up and going up fast and hard. Now, I was in a short and got wrecked. Got absolutely wrecked. So, right now, what I did, and this is what I recommend doing. One, understand that things are going to happen. They are. And when they do, for me, for example, I mentioned this earlier to the group to where I was having too much money in my account as far as right now anyway, because I want like 100 to maybe 300 in my futures account. You may be thinking, Joe, that's nothing. You know, I have 10,000, 20, 50, 100. I don't care. I don't care. For me personally, right now, due to the market, I prefer to have 100. And then once I bring it up to 300, take out the extra 2, put it into the main account, buy some coins or whatever, but trade only with the 100. I got a little carried away. Account went up to, I think, like 700 or 800. I forget what it was. Then I started doing higher leverage. And because it was higher leverage, more money, but also more losses. So right now, because of this recent loss, it's like, you know what? I've been saying this for 2 days already. Yes, I've been making some money, losing some as well. I said, let me go ahead and just transfer it. So right now I do have one active trade, one bid. The bid might have hit. Now, one thing with me, I will be very transparent with you because I think it's very important. If you keep on seeing somebody constantly posting wins, barely ever talking about losses, you may start thinking, hey, what's wrong with me? Why is everybody making all these gains and everything, and no one's talking about any losses? What's wrong with me? I want to let you know that we win and we lose. Losing is part of the game. Granted, it's not the fun part. It's not the fun part, but it does happen. But you just have to realize, don't let emotions get involved or nothing like that. Just think logically. All right. For me, I already knew that I needed to transfer this money out. Matter of fact, I did a private VIP screen share for the group, and I let them know, it's like, man, I got money in here. I need to transfer it out. I'll probably do it after this trade. I did one more trade, and now it's like, okay, money, go away. So now I'm going to build up my, I think it's like $150 account. And that's one thing I challenge everybody to do. If you don't know how to trade very well, I don't recommend futures. But if you know how to trade and you're pretty good, I recommend doing futures, but only with like a $50 or $100. The main thing is not to concentrate on the dollar amount. The main thing is to count on the percentage. So that's one thing that you really want to work on is, this trade I got 8%. This trade I got 22%. This trade I got 57%. Versus, I only made 37 cents. I only made $2.42. It's not about the dollar amount. It's about perfecting and getting better with your trade setups, with your entries, with your exits, having a plan. And that's really, really important. Here, I had entered a short right around here, but these were my targets here and here. I was telling the VIP members, I said, I might, just sell it off here completely or take 50% here, 50% here, but we'll see. So sure enough, I see this huge red candle. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sell it. So I sold it, made some nice profit, and it kept on coming down. And then I saw it right here coming up. I was like, all right, more than likely it'll come up to this area. I'll probably do a long. And as I'm thinking, this sucker just shot up to here. I was like, whoa, that's a pretty big move. Like another 10, 15 seconds, boom, shot up some more. I was like, oh, nice. More than likely, I can short it because it's right at resistance. It's not saying that it will come down. saying that it might. Here's resistance. So I entered the trade. Kept on going up. Here's some more resistance. Started coming up some more. And some more. Right at this level, it was having problems. And here you can see that there's a wick. Started having problems right here, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I was like, man, it's a big run up. It may be a continuation, but let me go ahead and take my chances, because again, it's a resistance. It might come down just like this one. So I put more money in. And then it started coming up even more. It's like, oh man, is this going to be another one of those where it just keeps on running? FOMO. I said, man, let me put one last entry up here. Now, granted, all these entries, they're to save my butt. They're to save my butt so that as soon as it starts coming down, I'll be in the profit. So I put another entry somewhere around here. And it's going, looks like it's not going to hit it. Starts coming down. It's like, oh, okay, good. And then right before the show, boom, hits it. I was like, oh, crap. Now, my liquidation was, I want to say, like somewhere around here. And so I lost a good chunk of money. Again, I lost a good chunk of money. Now, granted, this likes to travel in zones. And I've been studying this one. This is a nice, accumulation zone, until it breaks out, either down or up. Started accumulation zone, broke even further down, nice little accumulation zone. Started doing this, nice accumulation zone. So what I'm thinking, I'm not just, oh, it's support, let me buy it. No, what I'm seeing all this. So it's like, all right, let me go into the trade. Oh, into the trade up here, because it should come down. If not, it come down here. Because it's in this zone. It's going to be in the zone until it breaks out. Of course, I enter. And it broke out. And I enter one more time here. But once again, I did not let my pride take over. I did not let the amount that I'd lost or was going to lose affect my decision making on just closing the trade. Because if I would not have closed the trade and lost a good chunk of money, I would have been completely liquidated. So let's just say I had $100 in it. And I was going to lose $75. Instead of losing the $75, if I would have let my pride take over, I would have lost the whole 100. Now, put that in respect to where if it was 300 or 500 or 1,000 or whatever, I'm just going to take the loss. I tried it, it was a try. Now, granted, it was higher risk, and no. So here's the thing, guys. And like I know I'm doing a whole bunch of talking right now, but this is all just teaching. And for me, I think this is very important type of teaching, because this, yes, it did find support and it did start going up. This would have been in hindsight, this would have been a really nice long. However, it moves so fast. And normally when coins move fast and they come up to a resistance level, usually they'll dump. However, this one didn't. Continued up here. What would have been safer, now in hindsight, is to actually wait for the candle to close. And that I did not do. So I actually went against one of my rules, which was waiting for the candle to close. For me, I thought it was going to come up here and then right away, huge wick. And I was going to miss it. And this would have been a nice, what was I doing? I think I was doing 28 leverage. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. What I should have done was wait for the candle to close. But I was trying to get this really quick gains. And then, of course, it kept on. I added and I added. Now here, will I do a short? No. I have to wait for it to break a level in order for me to do a short. Once again, it's very important because you're going to hear from everybody, oh, these massive gains, but sometimes this will happen. And when this happens, you can't get mad, you can't, lost a bunch of money or whatever. There's always another trade. There's always another trade. Now, what I did to reduce even the possibility, which I wouldn't have, but like revenge trading and all these things that I'm showing you, like all these are very real experiences. All these are very real emotions, especially in the beginning. Revenge trading. Oh man, I lost a lot of money. Let me get back in. Let me double up my leverage, or let me put more in so I can. We just got to wait. Right now we're seeing wicks. But the candle just started. So we have to wait to see if, in fact, it does come down. If so, then we enter the trade. All right, guys, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure to put that notification bell on so you know when I'm live. I go live every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every once in a while, we'll do a random stream. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. If I get any issues with my computer or for some reason I'm running late or can't make the show, I'll post it on Twitter. All my links are, of course, in the description below. So definitely check that out. And then if you would like, and you want to join the group where we talk about real stuff, we go over real emotions, real thought process when it comes to actually trading, and it's not all this hype that all these other groups do. Come join us. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money.